Hi there, and welcome to today's class. Thank you so much for pressing the play button. For today, again, you're obviously going to need your TheraBand or resistance band, and we're going to be spending quite a lot of time in kneeling. So, if you do like to have a bit of support for your knees, then it's always a great idea just to have a pillow nearby. You could always double up your mat as well, but a pillow is always nice. So, go ahead and grab your props, and I'll see you back on the mat in a second. We're going to get straight into it. For today's class, we're going to be focusing quite a lot on our pulling muscles of our mid back, and we're going to be mobilizing quite a lot through the resistance of the band into our hips. So, pretty much a total body workout today. Looking forward to it. So, I'll see you there. Welcome, everybody. Gabby, good to see you. Kathy, good to see you. How's it going? We got Paula in the house. Denise is here. Claire said she is giving a lecture at 9, so she's going to do it online. So, guys, I think pretty much everybody is here. We're going to be obviously using the TheraBand this morning. Nothing particularly groundbreaking in terms of like new moves, but as always, we're just going to be focusing like really heavily on our alignment. Do you guys have any questions or anything before we begin or anything like that? How are we all feeling this morning? Are we okay? Good. He's like, like energy level wise. Okay, cool. Well, you can literally just like lie on your back and watch us if you wanted to. Do you know what I mean? Like if you want to just take a chill and like lie down and just like kind of be with us but do your own thing, then I'm all for that. I've had many moments like that in classes before. Okay, everyone else doing all right? Cool, guys. Brilliant. I'm just gonna pop everyone on mute. I think you're all on mute anyway. All right, and today's focus, I mean, I was thinking about how much leg work we do, especially for those of you that are joining Strong with John on a Thursday evening, we do quite a lot of leg work. And I was in physio class 2 days ago, and we are doing a couple of muscle strength tests. And one common theme that came across throughout all of the students, all of us, was that we tend to have really strong quads, the muscles at the front of our legs, and the muscles that are at the back of our legs, our hamstrings, tend not to be as strong. So usually, in an ideal scenario, we'd have a balance between the front and the back of our legs, kind of like the balancing of scales, because basically it's just a really, really good thing to try and achieve in your body. So we're going to be working on the back line a little bit, but we're going to be working up towards it. So the first position that we're going to take today is a kneeling position. I'm going to face you for this. If you find that your knees get a little bit tender, because we're going to be here for a little while, please just grab a pillow, or you can double up your mat. It's quite a nice little trick to just get the knees a little bit happier. So I'm going to have what looks like my left knee down and my right foot in front. Now, a lot of the time when we're in this kneeling position, we tend to forget about our contact points with the floor. And something that I want you to really be mindful of this morning is your back foot. So that back foot, I want you to try and make sure that first of all, you can feel all 5 toes, so the back of your toes on the ground. Make sure that you can feel them on the floor, and then just make sure, for me, I'll open this leg a little wider, that your foot's not twisting in the way, your shin is not twisting out the way. But if you had to draw a line from your heel to your bum, that's pretty much where you want to be. Then just make sure you got pinky toe contact. It's a bit of a strange one, but I'm going to be asking you to remember your pinky quite a lot here, okay? Second thing in terms of setup is that we're going to be going through a little tuck of the tail. So my tailbone is going to be lengthening down, almost to the space just between, I guess, if both of my knees are on the ground. All right, great job. So from here, we're going to take our band in our hands like this, and then you're going to reach the arms up towards the sky. So what's nice about having the band in your hands right now is that you can actually let the weight of your shoulders kind of relax, and the slack will be taken up by the band. Okay? We're going to close down our rib cage. So I don't want you to let the sinking forward motion happen here. Close down the rib cage. Tuck through the chin, lengthen through the crown of your head. Can you still feel your pinky toe of your back foot on the floor? Okay, just be mindful of that. Now from here, I'm going to try and reach my left arm up towards the sky. And as I do that, I want you to watch yourself in the screen. Notice if your hip pokes out to the side. Okay, if that happens, try and stop it from happening by moving more through the rib cage. So I'm going to reach my left arm up, pull my right arm down, pause. Good. Can you still feel your pinky toe of your back foot on the ground? Take a really big inhale into your open side, that left side, and then super slow bring yourself back. Good. We're going to go again. This can be super wobbly. So reach the arms up, keep the pelvis steady, left arm up, right arm down without letting that happen. Okay? Very nice. And then slowly, slowly, slowly bring it back, bring it back, bring it back. Good. Don't let the band dictate the speed. Let's go for 2 more. And up and pull. So we're really isolating this into our rib cage. What you might feel as a residual effect is quite a lot of a stretch over that left hip. Last time, pull. Very nice. And then slowly bring it all the way back up. Let the arms come down. Let them take a moment. Shake, 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 shake. Other side. Great job. Reach it up. Okay, this might get a little wobbly. Reach up. Don't let the hips move. Reach up. Rib cage moves. And pull. Nice. I just got like a giant click in my spine. And then slowly bring it back. Slowly bring it back. Slowly bring it back. Very nice. Can you still feel your pinky toe of your back foot? And come up. And side. Good. Just watch that front knee. Just make sure that front knee, yes, good correction, is not caving in. And back. 2 more. Close the ribs. Tuck the tail up and over. Well done. Good. And last time, just watch that hip movements. If the pelvis is compensating, you're no longer getting this movement happening in your spine. Okay? Last time. Up and over. Beautiful. And then slowly take it down. Great job. We're keeping the same leg out in front, but we're going to change the movement just a little. So reach your arms up. Can you still feel your pinky toe of the back foot on the mat? Good job. Okay, so we're going to go with both arms this time, trying to find a little side bend into the spine. So I'm no longer pulling with that bottom arm so much. It's more a global movement. Nice. Now try and find your pinky toe of that back foot if it's lifted. Close the rib cage. Good. Now I'm going to turn my torso over towards the left, rotating through my spine. Good. Don't let the hips move. Don't let that right knee move. Good. Feel the pinky toe of your right foot on the mat. Good. And then slowly come out of it. And back through center. Arms down. Great job. Other side. Reach it up. Close the ribs. Good job. Pinky toes, big toes, both feet. Side bend without letting the hips shift. Good. Close those ribs. And then we're going to try and rotate. Really, really reach out of that left shoulder blade. Yes. Press that left knee down into the ground. Tuck the tail, close the ribs. Bring it back. Come up. And take it down. Well done. Really, really good job. Okay, so we're going to switch legs. See if you can do it with no hands. Very nice. With this half kneeling position, it's probably one of the most functional positions you can be in, but it can get super wobbly. You really want to think about this bottom femur plugging perfectly into the hip socket, okay? So that's why we're trying to mitigate all the wonky hip stuff. Reach it up. Good. Tuck the tail. Pinky toe contact with that back foot. Good job. And then we're going to come up, reach up through that left arm. Right arm's going to pull down. Good. Imagine that left side of the rib cage staying super open, opening even more. Squeeze that right shoulder blade down and slowly bring it back. Amazing. And other side, reach up through the right. Open up that right hip a little bit more. So squeeze your right glute for me and then pull down. Yes. Beautiful. And then slowly up. Just watch the wrist angle. So as you pull down, so if you take a look at my bottom wrist, it's a straight line. So I haven't let my wrist flex like that. I want a straight line. Okay? Good. And slowly back. Awesome. And up. And pull. Watch the hips. And slowly up. Last time each side, coming up and over. Think about the longest distance possible from fist to fist. And slowly up. Absolute last time to the left. And good job. And slowly bring it in. Let's let the arms rest down. Great job. Okay. Same, but slightly different. We're going to add in those little rotational movements. Pinky toe contact, big toe contact, big toe, pinky toe. Yeah? Take it up. Tuck the tail. Close the ribs. Soften those shoulders. Nice. Okay, so let's firstly go to the left. So we're going to come up and over to the left. Just watch that the hips don't poke out. So squeeze into that right glute. Very nice. Get a little bit more opening through that top side. And then rotate towards the top of your mat. Pause here for me. Really reach out of that right shoulder blade. Can you feel big toes, pinky toes, big toes, pinky toes? And then slowly bring it out, back through center, and you can let the arms come down. Very nice. Straight over to the other side. Reach it up. Tuck the tail. Side bend. Good. Try and isolate it to the spine. Very nice. Big toes, pinky toes. Rotate to the top of the mat. Feel that stretch out of the left shoulder blade. Slowly come out of it. And back. Last time each side. So you might start to feel your legs really burning here. That's a good thing. Okay. Squeeze through that right glute. Come up and over. Yes. And rotate. Good. Give the right glutes a little bit more of a squeeze here for me. Where are the toes? Come out of it. And up. And down. Last time. Coming up. Close those ribs. Up and over. And we rotate. Slowly come out of your rotation. Back through center. And take it down. Amazing. Great job. Okay, I hope we're still friends. We've got a little bit longer in kneeling. So if you need your pillow, take your pillow. But we're going to switch which leg is out in front again. Okay, so I'm going to bring that right foot out in front one more time. Okay, cool. So for this one, I'm going to put the band underneath my front foot. It's kind of like the middle of the band is underneath my front foot. Okay? Cool. So before I move, I want to get my pelvis in a really solid position. So I'm going to press my pelvis forward. I'm not going to let the ribs open and flare, and I'm going to contract and tone through my left glute. Okay? Perfect. From here, we're going to angle our pinky fingers up towards the sky. Thumbs are kind of pointing down. Close down through those ribs. And we're going to see if we can pull the band back. Okay, like a V letter, but I'm pulling back the way. And then I'm going to slowly take my arms down. Yeah? Pull it back. Don't let those elbows bend. Okay? Slowly come down. Keep it up, and pull. tone a little bit more through that left glute, and down. So the thumbs are pointing down, pinky fingers are pointing up, and I'm pulling back behind me. Nice, that's it, and down. You guys keep going. I just want to show you where you should feel it. So we're activating these like sleeping muscles over here in our mid back. It's never easy. Try for 4 if you can. That's it. 3, as you pull, watch that the rib cage doesn't want to open and flare. And 2, yeah, it should be fatiguing. Good. So keep those thumbs pointing down and pull wide. Pull wide. Yes. And slowly release. Very nice. Okay, from here, right arm is not going to move now. I want you to get that left hand a little bit lower down on your band, so you got your hands a little bit closer towards your foot. And I've actually wrapped the band around my hands. Pinky toe contact in that back foot. Tuck through the tail, close the ribs, and I'm going to pull and rotate my left elbow up towards the sky. So I'm rotating in my torso and I'm pulling the band. Okay? And then slowly take it down. Let's take a look at you. Go for 1. Let's see. Good. Very nice. And slowly come back. That looks awesome. One thing that I'll just say in general, guys, watch that the ribs are not opening. Okay? Close them down. And then slowly release. That's it. Last 4. That front knee stays pointing dead straight. And 3. These muscles often don't get much attention when we do mat-based classes. So our pulling muscles tend to get pretty weak. That's why we're focusing on them tonight. Or today. It's not tonight. It's the morning, Christine. Last time, on this side. Pull. And release. Very nice. Release the band from underneath the front foot. Reach the arms forward. Last thing on this side. We're simply horizontally pulling. So squeezing the shoulder blades together towards the spine. And then slowly releasing. So the band, if I had to draw a laser beam from my sternum forward towards the band. Bam. Do you see where the band is hitting me? It's not up there. Yeah. And then slowly bring it back. Good. So shoulder blades pull together. Shoulder blades release. Oh my goodness, this is pain. Let's go for 3. Close those ribs, guys. Last 2. Oh man. This is really perfect for the posture though. Last 1. And then slowly release. Well done. Other side, guys. And then we're done with the kneeling work. Okay, so as soon as you get into the position, check in with the back foot. So make sure you got big toe contact. It's the nail side of the big toes, obviously pressing into the floor, and the pinky toe as well. All right, so from here, we're going to take the band underneath the front foot. Thumbs point down, pinkies point up, and we're pulling wide, okay? Ribs are closed, pelvis is tucked. Inhale. And as we exhale, think about the shoulder blades initiating the movement. So the shoulder blades are moving together and down. Pull wide. Slowly release. Good. And again, pull wide. Good. Slowly release. That's perfect, Kathy. Well done. So watch for the bend in the elbows. Try and just take it to where you can physically like hold that straight arm strength, and then slowly release. Let's try for 3. This stuff is not fun. We're doing quite a lot of push-ups on Thursdays, so this is really going to help to kind of balance out that pushing strength. 2. Okay, last time, guys. And pull. And slowly release. The back of your arms should be on fire. All right, let's take the band on that right hand, take it a little bit closer to the front foot. Left hand is just holding on, okay? Tuck through the tail, and it's going to be a rotation and a pull. As I do this, it's quite nice to check in with that right glute and make sure that it's really switched on, and then slowly come out of it. Yes, good. And pull, rotate, slowly come out of it. Good. Pinky toes, pinky toe, big toes. Think about lengthening through the crown of the head, but keeping the rib cage closed as you pull. Very nice, everyone. 2 to go. Nice, Jules. Yeah, that jump is coming off. That's a good sign. Last time. And pull and twist. And slowly release. I'm hoping that this is giving you quite a lot of awareness of where your shoulder blades are. Last movement, guys. Promise you, in this kneeling position. So tuck through the tail, close the ribs, neck long, chin tucked. Reach those arms forward. And we're just going to pull. Perfect opportunity to squeeze the shoulder blades together and then slowly release. The slow release is crucial. Can we go for 4? Yes, looking great. And back. Big toes, pinky toes, big toes, pinky toes. 3. Good. Before you pull, just make sure that you don't initiate with a shoulder shrug. So think about shoulders relaxed down and pull. Okay, last one. I know this should be really burny right now. And pull. And slowly release. Oh, goodness gracious me. Amazing job, guys. So now we get to lie down, which is fantastic. So obviously with your band, you're going to come into supine lying position. And before we do anything fancy, I just want you to try and find your neutral. Okay, so neutral into the lower back. Okay, if you're not 100% sure what that means, it's a personal position in your own body, your unique body, that basically means that your lower back is neither arching, neither is it rounding into the floor, but it's that happy middle point, okay, between those two extremes. My chin is tucked, the back of my skull is pressing into the floor, and I'm going to reach my 2 arms with the band up towards the sky. Let the band take any tension out of your arms. So hold on to it and then relax your arms into the band. Okay? Perfect. So from here, we're going to take our left leg into tabletop position. And then I want you to take the band literally on top of that left kneecap. So it's not going to be on the shin, it's going to pretty much be over the kneecap. Okay? The shin is parallel to the floor. You're going to take an inhale. And as you exhale, I want you to pull your arms down into the band. So we're pulling, the back of the arms are working. And then you're going to slowly release the tension and bring the hands up. Pull the hands down. And slowly bring the arms up. Okay, that looks good. Exhale to pull. Try and keep the arms straight. I mean, you could bend the elbows and turn it more into a tricep extension. There's no problem with that, but you'll just get more muscular activation with a straight arm. That looks good. Last 2. Pull down. Keep the knees dead still. Okay, guys, last time, pull down and see if you can hold some tension into the pulling muscles of the back of the arms. You're holding a little bit of a pull. And then I want you to see if you can float your right leg into tabletop. The right thigh will kind of push into the band a little bit on that right side. That's okay. The right leg is now in tabletop. And then you're going to slowly take your right foot, tap it down, and bring it up. So we're into our ab work here. Right foot is going to tap down and come back up. And then tap down and come back up. Good. Usually I'll exhale as my leg goes down and inhale as my leg comes up. You're going to go for about 5 to 8 more depending on your pace. Taking breaks as needed. That's it. 4. That tension in the back of the arms, take it to the space between the shoulder blades. 3 and 2 and last one. Bring it up and then take both feet down. Take a wee little break there. Just let the knees windscreen wipe from side to side. I'm still keeping that band over the left kneecap though. Yeah? Cool. Well done, everyone. So we're coming literally straight back into that position. So the band is over the left kneecap, neutral into your lower back, relaxing through the back of the shoulders. Now, from here, again, take that right leg into tabletop. Yeah? Good job. So right leg is into tabletop. From this position, guys, I want you to see if you can draw a circle with that left knee, that left thigh, using the band to help guide the circle. So right knee is literally just held in tabletop. Left leg is drawing a circle. If you lose the band, just pop it back over the kneecap and keep going. Okay, so I'm drawing a really simple circle with my left thigh, and the left thigh is being supported by the band. Good. Yes, exactly. Go for 4 more. And 3. And 2. So really try and be precise with the shape of the movement. And 1. And then let's reverse our direction. So taking the thigh in the opposite direction. But what we're trying to find here, guys, is a sense of stability through the lower abdominals. So the lower abdominals are working super hard to keep you stable. And the band is helping you with that. Last 2. Try and work for that neutral spine, guys. Last time. Well done. Let's take both feet down. Stunning work. Really good job. Okay. Band over right kneecap. Left foot stays on the floor initially, and we're going to just pull down using the strength of the back of our arms. Right shin is parallel to the floor. Inhale to prepare, and as you exhale, you're going to pull both arms down. As you do this, just make sure that the rib cage doesn't open up towards the sky. So pull the ribs into the floor and then slowly bring it back up. Exhaling to pull. Inhaling to release. That's it. Looks good. And exhaling to pull. Well done, everyone. Inhale to release. Last 2, exhale to pull. Inhale to release. Last time, exhale to pull and hold. So manage that tension on the band and then float the left thigh into tabletop as well. Good. So now it's the left leg that's going to change. Left leg is going to travel down. My foot's going to tap the ground, and then I'm going to bring it up and down. So it's like a little single leg toe tap. The closer the foot gets to the floor, the more shaky, vibraty you should feel. That's it. Keep the pressure in the back of those arms, or keep that tension. Take that tension to the space between the shoulder blades and pull the ribs through towards the ground. 3. Almost there. 2. And 1. Great job. Let's take the feet down, give them a little bit of a break. Windscreen wiper-rooney. Nice. All right, so we're coming into those circles. So both legs are going to be in tabletop, and that's the right leg with the band over the shin or kind of over the knee. And the band is assisting your abs to keep that pelvis nice and controlled. Right, ready? Let's take right leg up into tabletop, left leg up, and pause. All right. slowly initiate the circle through that right leg. Okay. Usually I will start pretty small with the circle, and then I'll try and make it bigger and bigger and bigger depending on how stable my pelvis is. That's it, guys. So think about that whole kneecap moving, the whole thigh bone moving, your ball and socket joints of your hips, or hip on the right. That's where this is really, really coming from. So the pestle and mortar like joint, that is the ball and socket joint of your right hip. Move from there. Last two, keeping neutral. Almost lost it. Keeping neutral. And reverse direction, going for 5 and 4. It's a really, really great mobilization for the hips here as well. 3. Keep the neutral, keep the ribs pulling down. 2. And last time. Awesome. Place those feet down. Well done. Okay, so from here, we're going to reach the band out in front, 2 arms extended. Maybe just take a quick look at one demonstration of what we're about to do. So I'm going to inhale, reach my arms back. As I exhale, I'm going to take my arms forward with the band and come up into a crunch. Okay, so once I'm in my crunch, I'm going to take one knee, draw it in. So I'm pushing the band forward through my arms, pulling one knee in. I'm going to take it down, opposite thigh in, take it down, and then slowly lower. Okay, so that's the move. Inhale to prepare, reaching the arms back. Exhale, come up and forward into flexion and hold. Keep the band strong as you pull the left thigh in towards your body. Good. Really pull it into the band. And then take the left foot down. Right leg in. Pull, pull, pull. Lower abdominals fire. Take it down. And release. Well done. Keep going at your personal pace. So what we're doing right now is something called core compression. Usually compression, you'd think, that can't be a good thing, but it is actually really, really, really functional to train the lower abdominals like this, and to train the connection between the hip flexors and the lower abdominals. So pull the thigh in close. Try and get the thigh onto your chin. So try and bring your knee into the armpit. Good. And down. Last 4. Inhale. If you're going slower, that's cool. If you're going faster, that's cool. Good. Try not to let the lower back come into mega rounding. So see if you can still maintain some semblance of neutral at that top position. Last 2. Exactly. Guys, you look amazing. Final 1. Inhale. And exhale to come up. Inhale. Well done. And take a breather there. Well done. So it should be kind of a strange amount of abdominal activation. You wouldn't actually think there would be that much, at least for me. All right, last little bit of ab work, and then we're going to change it up. Time is flying as usual. So this movement, it's kind of similar. Maybe just take a quick look. We're going to take one leg into tabletop, other leg into tabletop. I'm going to start with my head on the ground. I'm going to stretch my left leg forward, take the band over my right shin. I'm going to pull into the band without letting my lower back arch. So I want to keep my lower back strong, and then I'm going to swap. Okay, whenever you're ready, come into tabletop position, neutral spine. Okay, inhale to prepare. And as you exhale, you're going to take the band over your left shin, reach your right leg long, pulling down through the back of the arms, and inhale again to come back to center. Exhale to pull. Inhale, release. Let's take a look at you. Good. Guys, you look awesome. Just one really pedantic comment. When you come back into your tabletop, don't bring the knees in too close. So try and find true tabletop as your kind of center point. For those of you that want a little bit extra this morning, come into flexion. So bring yourself up into a crunch in the upper body. Stay lifted for the last 8. If anyone feels that way inclined this morning, yeah, we got some takers. 5 and 4. Watch the lower back positioning. 3 and 2 and 1, and release it down. Great job. So just put your band over your tummy and stretch those arms back behind you. Stretch the legs out long. Take a few moments here. Your core should be pretty fired up. Okay, well done everyone. Let's roll up into seated, and we're going to turn ourselves into a late Christmas present. So what we're about to do now, we're going to take the band and we're going to tie it around our thighs. Now, before you go and create double knots on me, don't. The way you tie yourself into a TheraBand, no matter where you're tying it, is 1 knot, okay? The tighter you go, obviously the more resistance it's going to put onto you. Go like quite snug. 1 knot and then a bow. So just like you would tie your shoelaces. Okay. Perfect. All right, now, traditional Pilates, side leg work. So we're coming into a side lying position here. Quite a few things you need to think about, but one in particular is that we're lifting through that bottom side body, okay? Closing the ribs. Top hand is on the mat in front of me to help me with my balance. And I'm internally rotating my top thigh. So what I mean by that is I'm not letting the top side of my entire foot point up towards the ceiling. It's the pinky toe of my top leg that's pointing up towards the ceiling, okay? Try and maintain that as you lift your leg up. Good. Slowly lower down. Good. Lift up. As you lift, make sure you don't collapse through the waist on that left side. And down. And lift. And down. Well done. And lift. Good. And down. Let's go for 5. I just see legs. It's great. And feet. And 4. Keep that connection to your abs here. So in all Pilates, traditional Pilates work, you should still have that core connection. It should be a total body sensation. Last time, hold the leg up, and you're going to try and do a little circle. Oh my goodness, into the resistance. Keep your internal rotation. 5, 4, lower abdominals, keep them switched on. 3, 2, we're going to hold it and then reverse it. Go for 6, 5, 4, good. 3, 2, 1. Now see if you can hold that leg up in the air. See if you can join the top leg with the bottom leg. It can be a little bit intense on the bottom hip. Hopefully you don't mind that. And we're going to walk in space. Walk in space. Walk in space. That top leg is pulling back into the band. So I want you to squeeze into the bottom glute. Go for 5. Good. 4. Quite a deep massage for that bottom hip on the floor, I know. 3, 2, 1, and then slowly take it down. Great job. So from here, we're going to come straight up onto all 4s. The band might feel like it's cutting off circulation. I mean, it's not the most comfortable thing in the world right now, but if it gets too much, you can always let it go and just get rid of it. Otherwise, we're here on all 4s. From this position, guys, you're going to stretch your left leg back. So it's the leg that was the top leg earlier. Yeah? might be your right leg, that's okay. Just use the leg that was moving and was your top leg earlier. Okay, lengthen through the lower back, and I want you to draw a circle here with that long lifted leg back behind you. Try not to let your head hang. Going for 10. Very nice. Lengthen out of your hip. So imagine someone was pulling that leg out of its socket. Lift the rib cage up towards the sky, a little bit more belly to spine. 5, 4, good. 3, looking really nice. 2, dig deep for me, guys. Reverse direction, opposite way. 10, 9, keep that leg long and strong. 8, press down through that right shin. Lower backs, everybody, lift them, lengthen them. Good. 5, 4, almost there. 3, 2, 1. Now don't hate me. Bend the knee, but keep it hovering. So we're hovering our two thighs close to one another. We're going to end with a little bit more circling on this side. Okay, so I'm going to circle with a bent knee this time, out to the side, up and back. Both legs should start to talk to you. Yes. So pull into the resistance. Try and really imagine that kneecap was drawing a full circle. Just don't let those heads hang. Looking towards the horizon for 3, 2, you almost there. Dig deep, just reverse direction, almost there. Reverse for 5. Hello, glutes. 4, 3, length through the back of the neck. That's it. 2 and 1. Don't you feel sorry for Claire, who has to do all of this later? Let's take the knees down, and we're going to literally go straight on over to the other side for our side leg work. Okay, this is the home stretch. Yes, all right, so turning into a little human banana on the floor. Find your abdominals, close those ribs, and lift through the side body. Okay, I call it little house for the church mouse underneath you here. Don't kill the mouse. All right, and we're going to lift, and we're going to lower. Nice. Just again, if I let my thigh externally rotate, I'm going to get my leg way higher up. Okay, so don't worry about height at all. That's it. And up. Exactly. So right now we're working muscles called your gluteus medius, as well as some other ones. And glute med is just like such an integral muscle for pelvic and hip stability. Going for 4. 3. Haven't done this stuff in ages. It's very burny for me right now. 2. Last one. Lift and hold, and we're going to try and circle in that top range. Just go for 6. 5. Second side is always harder. 4, 3, 2, 1. Reverse. 6, 5, 4. Good. 3, 2, 1. Hold and hover. See if you can lift and join. 2 feet in the air, and we're going to walk on the moon. That's it. One leg in front of the other. Ooh, my top glute is on fire. 5. Use your core to help you from rolling forwards and backwards. 3, 2, and last one. And take it all the way down. Very well done. Come up onto all fours. Okay, so the same leg that was just doing all the work. I'm sure you won't do the same leg twice, but let's extend the leg long. So just watch as you get tired, guys, that the lower back doesn't start to arch on you. Lift the belly, lift through the back of the rib cage, and we draw our circles back behind us again. Exactly, that's it. try and keep your knee a little bit more straight, a little bit more strength through the leg. So the leg muscles are all switched on. Head is looking, or gaze is slightly forward. If your hands were the base of the triangle, your gaze is at the top of the triangle. Okay? And reverse your circle, going for 8, 7, almost there. Yes, nice posture, Gabby. 5, 4, keep lengthening out of the hip. 3, 2, 1. Keep the leg lifted. Bring the thighs together. So keep hovering, and we circle. Pull into that band. Circle. Yes. Pinky toe contact through the non-moving foot, yeah? So make sure that you can feel the big toe, pinky toe of the leg, that foot that is super stable on the ground. 5. And then we got the reversal, and then you're done. 4. Dig deep for me here. 3. Push the ground away, lift the belly, look at the top of the triangle. 2. 1. Reverse it and make it as big and juicy as you can. 5. Push the floor away. 4. Almost there. Dig deep. 3. 2. And last time. Take it down. Well done. So sit back on your heels, on your honkers. The way that you get out of the band, guys, you don't have to be all ginger about it. 1, 2, 3, pull, and you're out. Big pull. Great job. Okay, everybody, we are already at 1 minute past, so I'm going to let you guys go for the day. You should feel quite loosened up. So everything's been mobilized. We've done loads of circles, loads of side bends. Booties worked, cores worked, shoulders have worked, so I hope you feel really, really great. I'd love to know how you guys feel.